The Who's Win of the Week this week is Tim Robinson from I Think You Should Leave versus Eric Andre. Tim Robinson, here's the thing about Tim Robinson, because my initial thought is like Eric Andre, he does so many crazy things for his show and for his pranks, puts his body through it. Whatever it is, he's not going to back down. Excuse me. Tim Robinson has got a lot of anger behind him. If you watched him on Detroiters, if you watched closely some of those I Think You Should Leave sketches, a lot of them are based in anger. Even like the Corn Cob TV one with Coffin Fall, like that's, or Coffin Drop, whatever it is. Like that's hilarious, but he gets really angry in it. The real premise, the real point of that fake commercial is that he's yelling at the TV providers for not picking up Corn Cob TV.
All right.
I'm just saying. That's one of my examples.
I mean, two weird cats here.
Mm-hmm.
Weird cats. I like that you got a shot of you hammering the rest of your hot chocolate.
Oh, shit. I meant to. Oops.
No, when you were talking, it was on me the whole time.
Are you kidding me? Why did you tell me?
Oh, I thought maybe you were trying to get my reaction, which was just a big yawn. God damn it, Emily.
Sorry, I lost it.
You didn't know
That's
which
hilarious.
one was me and which one was
Sorry,
you.
folks.
Two weird cats.
Yeah. Meow.
I didn't like that. That's three weird cats. Throw you in the ring there.
Hey, I'm in good company then.
Yeah, I think most people would expect Eric Andre to win this fight because, like, Eric Andre is one of those, like, here's the perfect way to describe Eric Andre, I think, not being, like, a huge fan, like, not watching all of his stuff, is, like, you know the scene in I Love You, Man, where Jason Segel goes crazy on the guy who steps in his poop?
Yeah.
Like, that's who Eric Andre is. Like, he's just like, I'm just going to get, blah, like, I'm just going to act like I'm crazy and nobody's going to fuck with me.
Right.
But I think Tim Robinson would still fuck with him because Tim Robinson would probably match. Like, if Eric Andre started doing the, I feel like Tim Robinson would get right back in his face.
Here's what I'll say, if I may, that, yeah, your comparison with that scene in I Love You, Man, Eric Andre to get in somebody's face like that, yeah, he has that switch that he can flip himself to, like, pretend to be crazy so people won't mess with him. Tim Robinson, I think that craziness is a lot more genuine, and what he really does is, like, try to repress it, but it just comes out. So if we're going, like, a full-on screaming, angry match here, at the end of the day, I think Tim Robinson's going to come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, a guy with a hot dog obsession like that, I mean, he's built different.
I mean, a brother in arms, I can't vote against him.
Dude, I know. I don't mind. Listen, here's what I'll say. Like, to me, Eric Andre, it looks like he takes care of himself, though, somewhat.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a sports guy and stuff like that. Like, Eric Robinson.
Tim Robinson. Just making sure the camera's still on you.
Tim Robinson is not an athlete to me. No. I don't think he's ever picked up a ball or a racket or anything like that.
Maybe a racket. Pickleball racket.
A bat, a stick.
He does look like a peeled potato that
he hasn't touched he hasn't done physical activity outside of, like, maybe acting it in a long time.
He loses weight by screaming.
Yeah.
That's his exercise.
Yeah. 50 hot dogs, 50 cheeseburgers, 50 chicken nuggets.
Tough to beat.
Yeah, all time. So I'm actually going to take Eric Andre here. I think that Tim Robinson will match is crazy, but I think in the actual fighting portion of it, like, here's the thing, though, I will say is I think Tim Robinson could take some serious pain. Like, he's just a little off mentally, and I think, like, you could just be pounding his face in, and he would still be throwing wisecracks.
I think you're right. It would take a lot of for him to tap into. Like, I do see him running head first into this fight, just full steam engine, but almost in the way like a little kid when they get really angry, and you can just kind of put your hand up and like stop them. So I see Eric Andre like getting into a headlock pretty easily, and then Tim Robinson fighting for like way too long. Yeah. And he's like, and then Tim's like, okay, I'll stop, and then he lets him get up, and he immediately goes back. Something like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that result is still going to be the same. You're right that Eric Andre will take it. So
I'm taking Eric Andre.
I think I'm going to go for him too. I think that argument kind of turned me around on it.
That's what I do, brother.
It's a fun one though.
Lock that in on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Tim Robinson versus Eric Andre.